Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Sara, and Pam. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Give us a listen at lydiamediallc.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by United Piping, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI, the best plumbers around. Also brought to you by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 5 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Ruper's.
The patty.
It's a patty. It's a patty over there to Ruper's.
Let's take a look at some headlines for Monday, February 3rd.
The Lewiston City Council selected Waterville City Manager Brian Cainrath as the new city administrator. The 40-year-old former state legislator has over a decade of public management experience and is experienced in economic development and community engagement. Cainrath will take the office in April, nearly a year after former administrator Heather Hunter resigned.
A new bill in the Maine legislature would have the state provide free condoms for high school students. In Maine, there are about 8.5 accidental pregnancies per 100 students. The program would cost between $32,000 and $64,000 and is supported by the Maine School Nurses Association.
The Sun-Journal reports that Paul and Kate Landry have sold Fishbone's Grill. The couple owned the popular restaurant at Bates Mill No. 6 for 20 years. The new owners, a partnership that includes Fishbone's executive chef Floyd Goding and his wife Megan Sear, and Ryan Costello of Down East Cuisine and his wife Brittany. All of them bring a wealth of hospitality experience.
Payson Priola of Poland was named Motive Care's Maine Driver of the Year. Priola is a non-emergency transportation driver responsible for transporting Maine Medicaid members to their medical appointments. Motive Care is dedicated to improving member outcomes through an advanced supportive care platform.
The Lewiston, Auburn, Tri-Town, and Gray New Gloucester Optimist Clubs are sponsoring an essay contest on how optimism has paved my road to success. Each club winner will advance to the district contest where scholarships will be awarded. Essays are due by February 12th. For more information, visit optimist.org.
Are you being a judge on that?
I don't know.
I know,
Queen
right?
Optimist, right?
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Oh, God, again. With your positivity.
Where's it come from?
Gross.
Pam, how about that weather?
It's not brown anymore.
I love it.
You see this shirt walking in?
I see this shirt. It says cold as bleep. I love it.
Cloudy today.
She gave us a thumbs up.
Listen to our podcast. You'll be on it. Cloudy today with a high of 36 and a low of 15. Snow showers tomorrow with a high of 33 and a low of 13. Sunny and cold on Wednesday with highs in the 20s and lows in the single digits.
Brr.
Yeah.
But it's not brown anymore.
No, and this is the second week in a row that Alex will have fresh snow for his ski lesson.
I love that
cool.
for him. Yay.
Yep. He's going last week they went straight up on the mountain.
Did he love it?
Oh yeah, he's like skiing's way better than any other sport I've played because I can go fast.
I love that for him. Got some fresh powder.
Gotta go fast.
Fresh pow. As they say in the
We're getting a lot of
Yeah, I've got my own lingo. I don't have the hockey lingo down, but
I like it.
we're getting a lot of weird looks from passersby.
Yeah, I don't know
this morning.
what we're doing today that's got people in the...
Usually they pay us no mind.
I wonder if
know.
sometimes they're like, oh wait, there's something going on in there.
We just thought that was an empty building. Look at those people.
Yeah.
Sarah, have you seen our new stickers?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Got it right on my mug here. Made it through the washing machine, the dishwasher.
The washing machine. You put your coffee mugs in the washing
Yeah, I
machine?
do. It's so noisy.
Do you put it with your delicates?
So noisy. I wash it on gentle.
Oh, mercy.
Yes, I have a coffee mug that I put mine on as well, and it went through the dishwasher. And
It held up.
Yeah, it did.
It held up better than the Portland, Maine Comedy Festival sticker that it is covering. That one shredded out pretty good. You want to talk about some sports?
Yeah, but before that,
Yeah.
you know what I love about this month, and
All the
not
things.
necessarily this weather, but ever since it turned February a couple days ago,
Yeah.
that means I can officially say baseball season starts next month.
Ooh, March.
And to me, that sounds pretty good.
That's the only thing he likes about February.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty much it.
Have you ever considered going down to Florida to watch spring training?
I have.
Yeah, Nick and I have talked about
Yeah.
it too. That would be fun, huh?
It looks like a good time.
I think it would be good. We should plan it.
I think they're highly attended, right?
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot of snowbirds down there.
A lot of
Yeah.
snowbirds, and then you have this influx of Major League Baseball players coming into your state.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like pretty easy to
Too bad they can't pick a different state. It's got to be Florida.
right. Yeah.
What state would you want them to be in, Sarah?
Any state other than Florida.
Well, they go to the West Coast teams go to Arizona.
All right, well, maybe we'll go there.
Yeah, let's go there instead.
I have a feeling I'm not allowed in Florida. I'm not sure.
Okay.
In sports, Jason Tatum's 35 points led the Celtics over the Philadelphia 76ers 118 to 110. Boston will visit the Cleveland Cavaliers tomorrow night.
The Bruins will host the Minnesota Wild tomorrow night.
Sophie Spolter tallied 14 points and 13 rebounds to lead Bates College women's basketball over Middlebury 66 to 56.
The Maine Nordiques dropped a pair of games to the stinking Rochester Junior Americans over the weekend, losing 4-3 in a shootout on Friday and 7-0 on Saturday. Shutout there. The Nords return home to face off against the Northeast Generals on Friday night.
Rough weekend for the Nordics.
guess.
Gotta wonder what happened for that Saturday game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Something.
the Facebook post was like, we're just going to put this one behind us.
Yeah.
and move on. You don't
Just
want to.
don't linger.
Yeah, you don't want
don't-
to dwell on that one.
Don't dwell on that one.
That's like a one-off for them. That's
Yeah.
not
Right.
normal.
Right. The NA3 Nordiques split with the Northeast Generals over the weekend, winning 5-0 on Friday and losing 5-3 on Saturday. Now it's off to New York to take on the Binghamton Buzz this weekend.
Binghamton Buzz. You know who I miss? The Binghamton Rumble Ponies.
The Rumble Ponies. They're coming. They're coming.
Yay! Central Maine Community College men's basketball lost to Washington County Community College 95-91 in overtime. Ella Levine registered 34 points and 15 rebounds to lead the women's team over Rhode Island Community College 109-79.
That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now it is time for the podcast segment that is maybe not today. The Twin Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for February the 3rd.
I love that you also say February.
I do.
Like, we really put some accentuation on the R. In
As much as I
February.
can.
Yep,
I
February.
love going to the library in February.
The library in February is amazing.
It's the best time to go.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to start off with Warwick Davis.
Yeah.
55 years old today.
Yep.
He played the lead in Willow in 1988. He played Wicket the Ewok
That's right.
in Star Wars Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
And he was in the Harry Potter series.
Yep. He played Professor Flitwick, and then he also played Griphook the Goblin,
Goblin.
who ended up being a very important character in the movie
Oh,
and book.
all right.
More so in the book than in the movie.
There you go.
Willow.
Yeah.
That's a blast from the past.
Right.
Yeah.
Morgan Fairchild is 75 years old today.
I remember her.
Remember her?
Yeah.
She started acting in the 70s, and I think she's most well known for her role on Falcon Crest,
That's it.
perhaps.
Yeah.
Yep.
Falcon Crest. I remember her from being Chandler's mom in Friends.
Really?
Yes.
Did everyone appear on Friends?
It feels
back in
like
the day?
it. Yeah. It does
One
feel
point
like
or
it.
another.
Yeah.
At some point.
6
yeah.
degrees of separation, I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How about Blythe Danner, Sarah?
Yeah, so she's Gwyneth Paltrow's mom and an actress, and has been in lots of movies. But I think also maybe she was in a soap opera at one point. I could be wrong. I think
don't
she's
know.
a stage actress.
And rounding out FPBs for February the 3rd, is a Tony Award winner, a Drama Desk Award winner, a Laurence Olivier Award winner, a 3-time Emmy winner, a Screen Actors Guild Award winner. He has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and was inducted into the American Theater Hall of Fame. It is none other than Nathan Lane.
He's so good.
69 today.
Crazy. He's crazy talented. Screen acting, stage acting, musicals, whatever he's doing. He's incredible.
Lion King,
Pretending to
Birdcage.
a meerkat. He could be a meerkat.
Yeah. He was in Mouse Hunt, The Producers. He played F. Lee Bailey in the FX miniseries The People versus O.J. Simpson.
Oh, he did?
He did.
Wow.
What Lion King voice was he?
He was Timon.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Of the Timon and Pumbaa duo.
Right. He had the best friend was a warthog.
Hakuna Matata.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Those are your FPBs for February the 3rd. Locally owned and locally focused, Lydia Media celebrates the heart of the greater Lewiston-Auburn area through 2 magazines, Uncle Andy's Digest and LA Metro Magazine, and the new Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast. Each production shines a positive light on local businesses, nonprofits, events, and individuals making a difference in our community. Keep your advertising dollars local and position your business in front of your target audience with Lydia Media. Learn more at LlydiaMediaLLC.com. What'd you crazy cats do this weekend?
Oh, I went to Waterville Valley.
What's that?
That is a ski resort town in the mountains of New Hampshire.
Oh.
I went there for a hockey tournament.
Fun.
So I had a show Friday night and in Portsmouth, which was great. Show was great. We had a good time, good crowd. Show wrapped up around 8:40. It took me from 8:40 to midnight to get to Waterville Valley. It's actually just a 2-hour drive, but driving through the mountains of New Hampshire in the middle of a snowstorm was the word I used when I finally got to the hotel was harrowing.
Harrowing.
It was harrowing. Like I thought I was going to die. Like I was while I was driving, I was like, it's too late to turn back.
Yeah.
You have to just keep
You're
going.
committed.
But this could be how you die. It was that scary.
I've had that thought many times.
Yeah. This might be it. This
Yeah.
might be how you die, which is really dumb because I would have wanted to go out in a better way.
A more badass way, like El Macho.
Yeah, like I don't want to die in a car accident in a snowstorm. I want something like really crazy good. Like I don't know. I don't want to put anything out there.
that.
I won't put anything in the universe as to how I might pass away, but it's definitely not in a car accident in the middle of a snowstorm in the White Mountains. That's not it. That's not on the list. But the tournament was great. Kids played really well.
Cool.
The hotel was nice. The little town is just so beautiful. And it was white when I got there. So, you know, how I don't like the brown.
Perfect.
I don't like the brown.
It was white.
What did you do, Pam?
Friday, we actually went to the Maine Celtics. Yeah.
Cool.
It was
fun.
a really good game. And then we ended up staying overnight in Portland because we had tickets to Portland on Tap on Saturday afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I was still kind of fighting the crud from the tail end of last week.
no.
After the Maine Celtics, I literally was like, I just want to go back to the room and
Yeah.
go to sleep. And I literally did. We stopped at a little store and it was snowing. It was really pretty. And we walked from our hotel to the expo. And on the way back, we stopped at the store and I was like, oh, just give me some Ritz crackers and, some vitamin water. And I went back and literally fell asleep. Kevin meandered out for a little
He
while.
did. He's so funny. I am in Portland. I'm going to go do fun things.
Yeah, which is fine. Well, we didn't have a lot of time to eat before the game because by the time I got down there, we had time for a quick snack at the top of the East and then went to the game. And he didn't eat lunch, so he was
Oh my
starving.
gosh, he was famished.
So after the game, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go eat," and I was like, "I can't." And then I still had a rough time at Portland on Tap, so I didn't really sample much. But can I just say, the Great Falls Brew Fest is just like awesome.
We're talking in comparison to everything else that's out there.
I mean, it was crowded. It was hard to walk from booth to booth.
Is that inside?
It's inside
yeah,
at the Cross Insurance Arena.
Okay.
And they set up like in the middle, and they set up 3 rows with extra space on either end. And on one end, they had a band, and on the other end, they had like beer pong. That's like not regular beer pong on tables. It was like with these mini basketballs and like these
cool.
fabric baskets and stuff.
Beer just goes splashing.
Well, there's no
everywhere.
beer in it, obviously, but you play it like that. You know, you remove it and you get it in, remove it. But
Gotcha.
yeah, it was really hard to navigate through, and it was frustrating, even when you were not feeling it, when you are feeling well. But they had everything from obviously beer, but they had ciders and seltzers and some bourbon and whiskey and gin, and they were tasting all kinds of things, which I think threw me for a loop too. I was like,
You want to stay in one lane?
yeah,
I
think
get that.
I think it's dangerous to kind of add that whole mix to things.
And especially if your stomach's not 100% to begin with.
Well, I think I literally sampled probably maybe a half a dozen, and that was about it. That was all I could really muster up.
Any of them stand out?
Yeah.
Let me see. Kevin would remember better than me. I do remember none of them stood out for me because I just wasn't feeling it.
Right.
I was like, give me a seltzer, or even like the Surfside like hard iced tea. Like that seemed to hit my belly a little bit better than the beer. But Orange Bike was a new one we tried that had never heard of before. That was pretty good. And then there was
Bike? Like a bicycle?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then it was War Brewery, which stood for, I think, it stood for someone's name, like Wayne something room, which was like a tasting room, I guess. But he said that was the best one. It was like the first booth we tried, and he tried obviously more than I did. But I mean, the band was really good. Trifecta
I
was
haven't
the
heard of
band. Yeah, they really belted it out really, really well.
Nice.
But yeah, like Great Falls Brew Fest. It's nice to have it outside for one, and just the layout really kind of threw me off. I'm like, why wouldn't you just make kind of two semicircles, I guess, and have the band in the middle and the beer pong in the middle, and just be able to, because people were in like the middle aisle and just tasting what they had, but not moving because they wanted to wait till they get to the next booth or another booth.
Yeah.
So it was just like this crowded,
Just cluster of
Yeah.
people. I've never been to a Brewfest. It's shocking, I know. I've never been to a Brewfest, but I feel like I would much prefer to do it in the summertime outside than to be inside
Yeah, I mean, I
in
think
winter.
anytime is. I thought it was funny that it was February 1st because I was like, people are coming off dry January,
Yeah. For sure.
right?
Hit it hard today.
Yeah.
I think having maybe something to do in the winter is great. You know, where you're moving and going out and doing something where you're not just watching a sport on TV or I don't know.
Trapped
inside. I just think the layout could use some work.
You should plan it next year.
No,
You should be in charge.
absolutely not.
That's
You
what
should
Pam
do it.
needs.
That's my comment card for Portland on
Yeah.
Tap. But I did see. I need to find it too. It said Auburn on Tap, and I heard someone told me it was in April, and I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh,
They should advertise.
We should check the Google.
Yeah.
We should check the Google. They
Check
should
the
advertise
Google.
with
We don't
us.
know because they're not
You know,
advertising.
you probably would know if it was Uncle Indy's Digest because that's where people go to find out all the stuff. Auburn on Tap.
But yeah, so and then Sunday, Alex had a birthday party to go to, so we brought him to that. And then lunch at Pat's Pizza.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com. They got good stuff over there.
And then I came in here for a few hours.
You worked on Sunday?
Well, I missed a whole day of work on Thursday.
Yeah. Yep. What about you, Mark? What'd you do this weekend?
I went to see Every Brilliant Thing yesterday.
Oh,
It was
it so good?
It was
Did you sit-
amazing.
did you sit
Yeah,
on the stage?
I did.
Mark!
Sherry and I sat on the stage. I didn't tell Sherry until we got there that we were sitting on the stage.
Yeah.
Oh, she
'Cause
didn't
if I
know.
did, she probably wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
But it was great.
So you can do those things and she won't get mad at you?
No.
There was a No, she's mad still,
No,
but she
was-
enjoyed it.
Yeah, she was fine with it. It was a one-woman show. It was phenomenal. A lot of audience participation, and a lot of people on stage participated as well. There were probably a handful of the 24 people that were on stage that participated, and so she'd pick someone out like instantaneously. You're this character, and then like do a scene with them and all that. And
How did they know what to say?
she would coach you
Wow.
like during it came off pretty seamlessly.
That's
'Cause,
incredible.
yeah,
Yeah.
once you figured out what she was doing and what it was all about, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But she chose me as her love interest.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, baby.
So we met in college. Then I ended up proposing to her on stage. We danced on stage, which was horrific on my part. And,
See, you should have been taking those dance lessons.
I know. If
know.
you'd come to dance.
I know. John Blanchett would have he would have walked out of the room if he saw my dance
Oh,
move.
no.
Yeah, and then it just went on from there. But it was very cool.
Was it great?
It was great.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
What did Sherry say after the show?
Sherry loved it.
Yeah.
She had a speaking part. Like everyone on stage had like one brilliant thing that she wrote down. It ended up the list reached 1 million. Her goal was 1,000, but the list ended up reaching 1 million.
Wow.
So everyone on stage had something to read, and a lot, probably 20 people in the audience had something to read as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Just bringing great things to Lewiston, Auburn.
Yeah, the public theater
Public
is
theater.
just amazing.
Yeah.
Like the shows they have coming in there and the degree of talent.
Absolutely. Like professional
Yeah.
actors.
Yeah.
I mean, the community theater is amazing as well,
Yeah.
but you can see like the talent that they bring to the public theater is
Yeah.
just like next level. It's so good. We're so lucky to have both of those
Yeah,
theaters
for sure.
in the area. And even theater at Monmouth, like they've got some great stuff happening out there too. Like we're very fortunate in this area to have the arts supported in the way that they are.
Yeah.
It's a
That's awesome.
great time, and looking forward to their next one because I don't think it matters. I don't think
always
the
good.
subject matters. It's all they're all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
their
It's
shows are
it's
incredible.
professional theater, and you're going to be entertained, and you're going to have a good time. That was a lot of fun.
That sounds like a fun weekend. Yeah. It sounds like we all
Yeah.
did something very
Yeah.
different. Like
Yeah, right.
Pam went and did some drinking and some sportsing
Against her better judgment.
against her better judgment.
I mean, the tickets were already bought.
Yeah.
The hotel room was already booked.
Yeah.
I would have backed out if I could.
I did the outdoorsy thing, and Mark did the artsy thing. Neat.
Go figure.
Go.
Look at us.
Look at us. Well-rounded package.
Look at us.
Right.
We have everything. What more do you want from this podcast, you guys?
One of the funniest parts was when she was on the opposite side of the stage when she started talking about the boyfriend she met in college, and at that time no one knew who it was, and then she stared directly at me, and then everybody started laughing. And she comes over and she wanted to sit near me, so she moved Sherry to like the opposite end of the stage, and that's where we pretty much stayed for the rest of it.
Oh, that's funny.
It was
That's
fun.
fun.
Yeah, good times.
To see the groundhog?
Yeah?
Think it'll be in early spring.
Didn't we do this yesterday?
I don't know if we all have Super Bowl plans on Sunday, but we're all going to be eating a lot on Sunday because of the Super Bowl.
Probably.
Probably we are. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
People Magazine is trying to help. They just came out with a list of how long you should keep your condiments in your fridge.
Oh my gosh!
So
I don't even want to know.
I would like to quiz both of you
Oh,
to
I'm
see if you
scared.
agree with People Magazine, because they say after this certain amount of time you should throw these items out of your fridge.
I don't
And
think I.
They have 5 of them, and we're gonna play a
boy.
little game here with Sara and Pam.
This is going to be bad.
Let's start with mayonnaise.
Oh,
So Sara, we'll start with you. How long do you think, after you open it, how long do you think mayonnaise is good for?
well, it has egg in it.
It sure does.
So I would say after you open mayonnaise, probably about a month. You
Okay.
should probably chuck it out.
Pam, what do you say?
I have no idea, but I definitely keep it longer than a month.
Oh, it has eggs in
I
it.
know, but we don't use it that often. Trying to think if we even have mayonnaise right now.
Nick eats mayonnaise, but I've been buying him the vegan mayonnaise, and that lives in the refrigerator longer than a month. That's
Yeah.
in there for a good 6 months.
Does he eat it like sitting on the couch with a spoon?
No.
Oh.
He puts it on sandwiches.
Gross.
He puts it in sandwiches.
Okay.
And Leo eats mayonnaise in his tuna fish.
There are videos on the interwebs
That's
of
just
people
wrong.
eating just like jars of mayonnaise
Yeah,
at a time.
yeah.
That's a texture thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I-
can't do it. I would say 6 months.
Okay. According to this People magazine poll, it's 2 months. They say it's got eggs. Just
Yeah.
as Sarah mentioned, they say, so once it's been opened, the USDA says it's only good for 2 months, but give it the sniff test,
Ew.
even if it's prior to 2 months. Give it the sniff test, and if it doesn't smell right, chuck it.
How do you know if it smells right? What's mayonnaise supposed to smell like?
I don't know.
Egg.
How about salad dressing? Let's start with the creamy
Yeah,
kind.
what kind?
Ooh.
The creamy kind may have eggs or cheese in them.
You go first.
I mean, I feel like this is similar, right? So I guess I'm going to say 2 months.
That would be correct.
Yeah. I was
Yep.
going to say longer. Again, like I feel like I have things in my refrigerator that have been there for years. I'm not even I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
Well, condiments and dressings and things like that, I will check
Nope.
all the time. I'm looking at the dates. So here's my reservation about this whole thing. One, I think these articles or whatever come out not forcing you, but giving you the idea that you have to throw these things out
Yeah.
and buy more of them.
Yeah. Consume.
Yeah.
Yeah. More consumerism. Sure.
Yeah. And then two, in America, we put way too much preservatives in our food.
Yeah.
Which is making it last longer or whatever, but also causing health issues. So it's like, are we talking organic, naturally made?
Well, yeah.
Newman, my salad dressings are Newman's salad dressings. Yeah. I was just thinking though, my former in-laws went to Scotland about 4 years ago. I have a jar of mustard that they brought back for me in my fridge.
Has it been opened? Have
Yep.
you? Oh.
Yeah, it's like a gin mustard. It's in there. And
Nice.
it's open and I don't know.
Mustard's different though. That's vinegar based.
It is.
Yeah,
We'll-
so
we'll
that's
get
different.
there.
All right. Yeah, I agree, but not 4 years different.
So the creamy kinds of salad dressing that have eggs or cheese are supposed to be tossed after 2 months. The oily dressings last longer.
More like
obviously.
6. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I would have said too.
Yeah.
How about ketchup and barbecue sauce?
Sugar.
Again, vinegar though. Vinegar and sugar.
Vinegar and sugar.
I'm gonna go with 4 months.
All right, Pam,
6 months.
on the nose.
You're good at this game. I say less time than I actually would in reality do. Like I for sure have ketchup that's been in there since 2005.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Oh, 20 years?
Probably. Dig around, you'll find an old expiration date. It's not good in there, you guys. My focal point's not the door of my refrigerator. It's the produce
Yeah.
and the
It's
fruit.
not good, you guys. That sounded like a cry for help.
It's not good, you guys. It's not good. I'm going to take a photo and send it to you when I get
Yeah.
home. You're going to what what is happening in your
Twist off the
refrigerator?
cap of the ketchup.
It's all
It's going to be all
crusty.
like,
That
No.
thing.
Bleh, no. What do I eat that I put ketchup on?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Why
I
do you
don't
have
eat-
ketchup then?
That
I have other
relish
people.
has hair on it.
Other
What is
people in my
happening?
house. Like I don't eat French fries. I don't eat hot dogs. I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Ketchup and barbecue sauce, you're supposed to go about 6 months, but they say keep an eye on the color. If it changes
Oh.
color, out the dough.
Ketchup
Like
gets
what
dark.
color? Purple?
Ketchup will start to get darker.
Like brown.
yeah.
Ugh.
Like if it's brown, you haven't been paying attention.
No.
But I think, yeah, I've tossed ketchup that I was like, this looks a little darker than when
Yeah.
I bought it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to get rid of that.
I have a jar of pickled jalapenos in my door of my refrigerator that I don't even remember buying. So I can't wait to get home now. I can't wait to get home and look at the
Take
door
some
of my fridge.
pictures
I'm going to totally take a picture
Send
for
us
you guys.
send us the expiration dates.
I will.
On some of them.
I will. And you'll barf in your mouth because it's going to be so gross.
How about mustard?
Mustard's forever. Like you can have mustard forever.
Yeah, I'm going to say a year.
You're both right.
Yay! Yay!
Mustard lasts longer because there's more vinegar in it. And once you break the seal, you've got about 1 year to use it up.
We are so good at
So
this
good.
game.
Don't break the seal.
All right, last
That's different.
one.
It's something else.
Just so you know, a lot of people in the comments here are saying they're calling BS on a lot of this. They say if it smells fine, they're going to use it.
Yeah.
Last one is soy sauce.
Oh, that's forever.
Oh, it's already fermented.
5 years.
That's a long time.
Well, yeah,
I'm with you though.
This one's a little tricky. It says some people assume it's one that will last forever, but you've got about a year to use it
Oh, really?
after your opening.
I don't know that a bottle of soy sauce has lasted a year in my house ever. So
You know what happens is I buy a bottle of soy sauce, I use it once, and then it sits forever. I end up tossing it, and the next time I need it, I have to buy
to buy
another.
soy.
So you just keep the little packets, right?
we do that. Yeah, we do that too. There's actually, you guys, in my refrigerator, I have a little section that's just sauces that have
Packets.
come from places. Like there's like ranch and blue cheese and
Yeah.
sweet and sour and honey mustard and like little packets of soy sauce. Like there's just there's a designated spot in my refrigerator for those things.
There you go.
Probably should chuck some of that too. I'm pretty sure there's some honey butter in there from Burnt Ends
Oh my
Barbecue, but that would last for a long time. It's just butter, right?
Yeah,
You guys
Yeah,
are
go
like,
with it.
no,
go with it.
that's not how it works.
All right. So who won the Grammys there, Sarah?
I think
Did you get your-
Beyonce finally won a Grammy. You
For
guys,
country music.
yeah, for Cowboy Carter. Did you listen to that album? You're looking very skeptical.
I've heard the one song.
Which one?
I don't know what it's
Oh,
called.
Texas Hold'em.
Yes.
Yeah. You got to listen to the whole album. It's actually pretty good.
Is it?
I wouldn't call it necessarily a country, like true country
Right.
album.
Exactly.
But for an album that's out of her mainstream, I thought it was actually really good.
No, I haven't listened to the entire album. I just...
There's actually a song on there that I know you would like. It's a duet with Miley Cyrus.
I love Miley.
And it's really, really good.
All right.
You'll like it. You should give it a listen. Who else won Grammys?
1 week prior to his Super Bowl halftime performance, Kendrick Lamar won 4
right.
Grammys
Whoa.
last
Forgot.
night. He got
Yeah.
Song of the Year for Not Like Us, Record of the Year, Not Like Us,
Yeah.
Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Song. For Best Rock Album, The Rolling Stones.
Mick Jagger won a Grammy. Did they have a new album? How could that be?
Hackney Diamonds.
I didn't even know about that.
So Mick, congratulations on your win.
Because we know you're listening.
How does it make you feel after all these years to
Well-
still be relevant in the music world?
You're going to make me do this. Well, Mark, I once said we're so much better than the Beatles. And this just proves that it's true.
That is wonderful. Did you get a chance to say hi to Keith and ask him how he felt about this?
I don't talk to Keith anymore.
Why not?
We haven't spoken since 2025. Wait, that's now. We're in a fight.
Again? That's terrible. How long do you think you're going to go on?
Oh, well, Mark, I died in 2017.
Oh, that's
They
right.
just propped my body up like a weekend at Bernie's.
And you're still winning Grammys.
Still winning Grammys.
That's amazing. Do you think maybe later in your career you're going to go the hologram route?
Nah, they're just going to put my skeleton on display.
Lydia's calling an end to this segment.
She's like, this is awful. Please stop.
What is happening?
I don't know.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Thanks to our sponsors, Ruper's Beverage and Redemption and United Piping. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
I feel like I have things in my refrigerator that have been there for years.